guys, this is Phil again with dealing with dementia. Got home a little while ago and boom, the accusations were flying. Barely got in the door, and so we had a little argument, and I went upstairs and I could hear she was already on the phone calling people, trying to get me in trouble for doing something. I don't even remember. I wouldn't pick up a piece of paper on the floor or something. I said I gotta run up to my office and get some stuff done first. Anyways, because of the baby monitor, I could hear her on the phone. She called 2 or 3 different people. I think one was elder care, trying to get me in trouble with something. I tell you, they say it's dementia, but I don't know. The paranoia is just over the top, and it's not just the paranoia, it's the vindictiveness, the viciousness of the I'm gonna get you type of thing. It's just nonstop. It's like, I'm gonna screw you over, I'm gonna get you in trouble. And I say, I don't know, maybe they say it might be the frontal lobe type of thing that gets people going, but I don't know what she's got. But anyways, it was nonstop. Thank God I kind of got home late. Thank God I'm going to bed early. But anyways, one of the other things that pisses me off is, like I said, my cousin Vic. I come to find out now we share a house, and she's still somewhat with it. I come to find out my cousin Vic tells her not to pay her half of the bills, which infuriates me. And it's like, it puts things in jeopardy. What kind of idiot tells somebody, don't put yourself in jeopardy? Now, thank God we got things under control, but I'm just talking about the baseline of, this is the person watching out, supposedly, that never sees her, but maybe every 2 years, and talks to her on the phone a couple times a day, and so it's just some of the stupid crap that comes out of his face is amazing. Don't pay your bills, you show them. You're just gonna get yourself in trouble. So I keep telling her. And what's true is, people with dementia, there is no common sense. No matter how hard you try, you can't reason with them. And I'm learning that the hard way, and that's just the way it is. But it's just a tit for tat type of thing about, I don't know what type of dementia it really is. She won't go to the doctors, obviously. Of course, there's nothing wrong with her. But sometimes it gets pretty amazing. And she still blocks the door. I don't know who she's keeping out. I guess I heard her talking to somebody that, the last guy that was just here to fix the computer, it was good for a day. And the next day, things went downhill again. Could it be the dementia? Think about that. When people deal with her, I don't know what they think. I've been told she talks a good talk for first 10-15 minutes, but then it just goes off the rails. And I've seen it, I've lived it, I am living it, and the struggles are real. But supposedly the computer's broke again. So I asked myself, this guy who comes back and forth to fix the computer, how does he not see this? Now, I guess he comes from the senior center. Now, he's an older guy. He seems like he's got his stuff together, in his mind. I don't know. But who knows? He seems like a nice guy, but Seems like he's keeping stuff from me. So I don't know. But anyways, like I said, it's the outside influences who do not deal with her 24/7, and she just calls and complains about problems, and they believe it. And you got that idiot Vic, who, how can you tell somebody, tell them not to pay the bills? Don't pay your half of the bills. Let things go under. Let the lights go off. Let the heat go off. Let the water go off. I don't get that. And that's part of this that just infuriates me. The people who butt in and don't live here. And if you guys, I can't be the only one going through this. But like I said, it's freaking amazing that people just, they butt in. They don't know what they're doing. And it's tough, you know. It really is tough sometimes. Just dealing with this 24/7 is tough enough, but God only knows. You know, like I said, I had cameras there, but she keeps pulling them out because people don't know how to make a good secret camera. No flashing lights, you idiots. You know. Anyways, and I don't have $5,000 to go ahead and put a secretive place, you know, in my house of cameras lined up everywhere. If I didn't have an extra $5,000, I'd be doing it. But anyways, it's tough. I don't know how I could help her anymore. It's not like it's just her. I know the people at elder care, you know, I talk to them all the time. And yeah, we talked to your mother and she complained about you and blah, 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 blah. But who knows? I have no idea what's going on. It's just an everyday struggle. And it just keeps going on. But it is escalating. Of course, her hearing is going too. So it's all these little things that make the day tougher and tougher because she doesn't understand, but then she can't hear you. And it just builds up the frustration. And I don't know where the help's gonna come from. I already got elder care, I got the senior center, I got people trying. Hopefully they see these videos and somebody can give me a hand, because I definitely need one. Trying to hang on to your sanity as a caregiver is very hard. You know, I hear a lot of stories, and it's everything from her throwing out pans. I made the video about she left the stove on years ago. I mean, I caught her flooding the sink. I don't know. And then it's just nitpicking stuff, you know. I don't know. I could go on and on for 20 minutes. But the night's still young. I haven't even got to bed. She could definitely wake me up about 11, maybe 1. You know, come down the hallway like a roaring rhino and just complain about something, and that breaks my sleep, and there you go, frustration. But anyways, not to complain too much, I'm just telling my daily story as a struggling caregiver. And I tell you, there's a big disconnect between what you're dealing with and getting help. It's a mile away, because I've been doing this for years now, and it does seem like nobody wants to help. They used to say stuff like, oh, have her committed, then we can help her. It doesn't work that way in real life, because I could never get her there to get help. I could barely, she won't even go with me to go to the doctors. She's on her own. So she takes the van, she gets lost. You know, I don't know. I know a few months ago the phone was out. Whatever was going on with the phone, I don't know if she mistakenly canceled it or what, but it was out for 3 days. So she started wandering to the next door neighbors at 7 a.m. in the morning. And after 3 days in a row, the neighbor calls me and said, "Hey Phil, your mother's here again. What should I do?" I said, "Okay, so if she keeps coming over, just I hate to say it, it's a very rural area. Her and her walker on dirt roads, I don't know how she gets through, but she does." I said, "Just don't answer the door. Keep an eye out as she's walking back. If she falls or something, call the police." You know, because you can't have that kind of pressure on somebody over and over and over. It's not right for her to be bugging the neighbors all like that. That only happened once. Once the phone was fixed, well, it was legally fixed. But if you talk to my mother, she'll call the phone company and say, my phone's broken. Then the guy will say, "But aren't you talking on your phone?" So I don't know. And then the story comes back to, well, it's only broken sometimes, and the craziness starts. And they know all about it because she calls them at least 10 to 20 times a day. Remember, that happens to the phone company, the cable company, the cell phone company, the satellite company, the cops. All these people she's calling, complaining, telling about the computer's out. Or one time she even called the cops and said, "I need you to call Verizon for me. They won't let me get through." And the cop said, "We don't do that kind of stuff. That's not an emergency." Welcome to my life. I'm trying, I'm still here. For how long, I don't know. But as caregivers, we keep trying. Sorry for the long video. I hope someone's got some good information for me, and hopefully this video helps somebody. Alright guys, hopefully tomorrow's a better day. This is Dealing with Dementia, a Caregivers Forum. Write in those comments. Thanks guys. Have a good night.